Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Naurin. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Trump receives unconditional discharge in court ruling. Giuliani faces contempt hearing over defamation claims. TikTok ban faces key Supreme Court hearing over security concerns. California fires kill 10, destroy thousands of homes. Eric Adams showed interest in attending Trump's inauguration. Governor Hochul highlights Long Island projects and economic growth at a regional event. Anita Bryant, anti-gay rights advocate, dies at 84. Venezuela's Maduro faces backlash as he starts third presidential term. Islamic police in Nigeria remove street children for rehabilitation in Kano. Female student arrested after hammer attack injures 8 at Tokyo University. Tamim Iqbal retires from international cricket again. And Inter Miami coach Mascherano dismisses Neymar rumors. You are listening to Headlines, now news in detail. Former US President Donald Trump was sentenced to an unconditional discharge in New York on Friday for falsifying business records linked to hush money payments. This sentence made Trump a convicted felon under New York state law, but he faced no jail time or further penalties. The judge, Ewan Merchant, explained that the unique circumstances of Trump's upcoming inauguration as the 47th US president warranted this decision. Prosecutors had recommended no prison sentence, citing respect for the presidency despite Trump's earlier conviction on 34 felony counts. Trump spoke remotely from Florida, calling the case a political attack meant to damage his reputation. He denied wrongdoing and maintained his innocence. His attorneys argued the charges were politically motivated. The trial stemmed from hush money payments made during the 2016 campaign, which Trump allegedly concealed to influence the election. The unconditional discharge allows Trump to continue preparing for his inauguration in 10 days. However, Trump plans to appeal the conviction, arguing the charges are baseless. This case is one of several legal battles Trump faced, but it is the only one that went to trial so far. Rudy Giuliani, former New York City mayor, appeared in a Washington, D.C. federal court as a judge considered claims that he violated a court order by continuing to defame two Georgia election workers. The workers, Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, were awarded $148 million in 2023 after Giuliani falsely accused them of ballot fraud during the 2020 presidential election. The judge had previously ruled Giuliani liable for defamation, but Freeman and Moss allege he repeated false claims about them late last year, including accusing them of manipulating ballots. Giuliani denied wrongdoing, arguing that his statements were not clear violations of the court order. Earlier this week, a Manhattan federal judge found Giuliani in contempt for failing to disclose information about his assets needed to pay the $148 million judgment. Court documents revealed he surrendered some possessions like a car but withheld other asset details. Freeman and Moss urged the court to impose fines if Giuliani repeats his statements. Giuliani's lawyers countered that he complied with most requirements and accused the workers of exaggerating their claims. The Supreme Court heard arguments on a law that could ban TikTok in the United States. The law requires TikTok's owner, ByteDance, to sell the platform due to national security concerns. If the sale doesn't happen, TikTok might stop working in the US after January 19, 2025. The government argued that ByteDance, based in China, could share American user data with the Chinese government. TikTok's lawyers claimed the law violates free speech rights under the First Amendment. Some justices questioned if TikTok's rights were affected, since the law focuses on ByteDance and not the platform's content. Chief Justice John Roberts and others seem to support the government's national security concerns. Justice Brett Kavanaugh called the government's arguments about data collection strong. However, TikTok's lawyers said no law has ever shut down a major speech platform over national security. TikTok creators argued the law limits their rights to share content, while the government said it only prevents foreign control. The case has also drawn bipartisan political attention. President-elect Donald Trump filed a brief asking for more time to address the issue after taking office. A decision is expected soon. Wildfires in California have devastated Los Angeles and nearby areas, killing at least 10 people and forcing over 300,000 residents to evacuate. More than 10,000 structures were destroyed, with over 55 square miles burned. Officials warned the danger remains as winds are expected to strengthen again tomorrow. The Palisades fire, the largest blaze, has killed 2 people and burned over 20,000 acres, including parts of Malibu and Pacific Palisades. The Eaton fire claimed 5 lives and destroyed more than 21 square miles in northern Los Angeles County. Curfews have been enforced in evacuation zones to prevent looting, and officials said violators would face arrest. Emergency alerts were sent incorrectly to some residents, prompting frustration. Authorities urged people to verify alerts online, despite ongoing power outages. The Biden administration declared a public health emergency, allowing more resources for emergency medical response. World Central Kitchen, led by Chef Jose Andres, is providing meals to evacuees and first responders in affected areas. Firefighters have made some progress, with the Palisades fire now 8% contained. Officials remain focused on protecting lives and property as they prepare for worsening conditions. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. New York City Mayor Eric Adams expressed his interest in attending President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration on January 20. In a recent interview, Adams, a Democrat, said, "If it's possible for me to get there, I look forward to it. If not, I will send my congratulations." The inauguration will coincide with Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a time when New York's political figures usually participate in local events honoring the civil rights leader. Adams, New York City's second black mayor, typically attends MLK celebrations, including those organized by Al Sharpton. However, Sharpton announced plans to attend a march in Washington, D.C. instead of hosting his usual Harlem event this year. Other prominent Democrats, including Senator Chuck Schumer and Representative Hakeem Jeffries, are also planning to attend the inauguration. Adams' interest in the event reflects his moderate political stance, which often puts him at odds with his party's left wing. He maintained a cooperative tone toward Trump even during the campaign and recently expressed hopes to work with the incoming administration. Facing re-election and a federal corruption case, Adams may face challenges if his association with Trump alienates Democratic voters, particularly in the black community. Governor Kathy Hochul announced major investments and initiatives to benefit Long Island residents during the Long Island Association's 2025 State of the Region breakfast. She pledged an additional $1.5 billion for the Long Island Railroad to enhance infrastructure and ensure long-term service. Hochul emphasized Long Island's critical role in New York's economy, citing 53,000 new jobs and 47,000 businesses created since she took office. Hochul discussed plans to expand housing, focusing on affordability and community-fit projects like Ronkonkoma's $1.2 billion station years, which will include 1,400 housing units. She introduced the Pro Housing Initiative, allocating $650 million for towns supporting housing development. Public safety was another priority, with $51 million invested in state-of-the-art resources for local law enforcement. Hochul also praised the Suffolk County Water Quality Restoration Act, passed by 71% of voters, as a step toward improved infrastructure for housing growth. Highlighting environmental efforts, Hochul celebrated Long Island's offshore wind projects, including the South Fork Wind Project, America's largest commercial-grade offshore wind farm, creating 10,000 jobs. She reiterated her commitment to a sustainable and thriving Long Island, encouraging further collaboration with local leaders. The governor concluded by stressing the importance of transportation, housing, and energy development to ensure Long Island's future prosperity. Anita Bryant, a former singer and beauty queen known for her anti-gay rights activism, died on December 16, 2024 at her home in Edmond, Oklahoma. She was 84. Her family confirmed the news in an obituary. Bryant's career began with music success, winning Grammy nominations and performing at national conventions and the Super Bowl in 1971. She gained fame in the 1970s as a spokesperson for Florida Orange Juice and Coca-Cola. Her activism against gay rights in 1977 brought national attention. She led the Save Our Children campaign, which overturned a Miami-Dade County law protecting against discrimination based on sexual orientation. However, her comments and efforts led to backlash, with her career declining afterward. Despite her stance, Bryant's granddaughter, Sarah Green, married a woman and revealed Bryant's disbelief in homosexuality. Before her death, Bryant ran Anita Bryant Ministries International, focusing on faith and purpose. Her impact on politics and LGBTQ+ rights remains controversial. Now it's time for global updates. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro was sworn in for his third term on January 9, 2025, despite widespread protests and allegations of election fraud. Opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who led a rally in Caracas, was briefly detained by security forces after the event. The government denied her arrest, but witnesses reported gunfire during the incident. International leaders condemned Machado's detention and criticized Maduro's government. US President-elect Donald Trump called Machado and opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia freedom fighters and urged for their safety. Countries like Ecuador, Spain, and Italy also denounced the repression in Venezuela. Maduro, in power since 2013, has faced accusations of vote manipulation and silencing critics. His re-election in 2024 was widely rejected as fraudulent. Despite economic struggles and international pressure, he continues to hold power with support from Russia, Cuba, and loyal military forces. Protests and demands for democratic reforms are expected to grow in the coming months. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Islamic police in Kano, Nigeria began rounding up over 5,000 street children this year to address social and security concerns. The Hisbah police force has so far relocated 300 children to a rehabilitation camp, providing them with support and care. Abba Sufi, the Director General of Hisbah, said these children were at risk of being recruited into criminal activities and needed urgent intervention. Most of the children, mainly boys, live on the streets due to broken homes and lack of education. Some were sent to informal Quranic schools but ended up begging to survive. Hisbah plans to offer counseling and educational opportunities or training in trades. Children from other states will be sent back home after rehabilitation. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf formed a committee in November to tackle the issue. Similar efforts failed in the past, but authorities now aim for long-term success through rehabilitation and reintegration programs. 8 people were injured in a hammer attack at Hosei University's Tama campus in Tokyo on January 10, 2025. Police arrested a 22-year-old sociology student who reportedly carried out the attack during a class. The woman allegedly said she was frustrated from being ignored. According to NHK, the attack left people bleeding from head injuries, but all victims were conscious when taken to the hospital. Emergency vehicles were seen at the scene in Machida, a Tokyo suburb. Violent crime is rare in Japan, but this incident followed other recent attacks. In December 2024, a teenager was fatally stabbed in Kitakyushu, and in 2022, 3 people were stabbed outside the University of Tokyo. Hosei University, established in 1880, has 15 faculties. Police are investigating the motive for the attack. The university is expected to increase security measures following this incident. The injured are recovering, and further updates will be provided as the investigation continues. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Bangladesh star batter Tamim Iqbal announced his retirement from international cricket today through a post on his official Facebook page. I have been distant from international cricket for a while, and that distance will remain. The chapter of my international cricket has ended, he wrote. Tamim last played for Bangladesh in an ODI against New Zealand in September 2023. He was being considered for the Champions Trophy squad, scheduled to begin on February 19th in Pakistan and the UAE. Recently, Tamim met Bangladesh Cricket Board Chief Selector Ghazi Ashraf Hossain Lipo in Sylhet, where he is leading Fortune Barishal in the Bangladesh Premier League. Tamim had said he would decide on the Champions Trophy after consulting his family and coach. Tamim retired from T20 internationals in July 2022 and briefly left international cricket in July 2023, reversing the decision after a request from Sheikh Hasina, who is no longer in power. Inter Miami coach Javier Mascherano ruled out the possibility of signing Neymar, saying it is impossible due to MLS salary rules. Rumors about Neymar joining Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez in Miami to recreate Barcelona's famous MSN trio had recently resurfaced. Neymar, currently playing for Saudi club Al Hilal, expressed his interest in reuniting with his former teammates but added that he was happy in Saudi Arabia. Mascherano, speaking at an MLS media event, acknowledged Neymar's talent but explained that Miami's current squad situation made the move unrealistic. Suarez also shared his excitement about Neymar's potential arrival but admitted it would be complicated to achieve. Miami is focused on rebuilding its squad after a disappointing playoff exit last season. Mascherano confirmed the club is working on signing new players, particularly defenders, and expects reinforcements to join soon. The team aims to strengthen its squad before the pre-season begins. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,240.74. The NYSE Composite is increased by 26.86 points or 0.14%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,190.40. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 414.69 points or 1.05%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,168.52. The Shanghai index is decreased by 42.87 points or 1.33%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,064.29. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 176.60 points or 0.92%. Bombay stock close price is 77,378.91. The Sensex index is decreased by 241.30 points or 0.31%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Trump receives unconditional discharge in court ruling. Giuliani faces contempt hearing over defamation claims. TikTok ban faces key Supreme Court hearing over security concerns. California fires kill 10, destroy thousands of homes. Eric Adams showed interest in attending Trump's inauguration. Governor Hochul highlights Long Island projects and economic growth at a regional event. Anita Bryant, anti-gay rights advocate, dies at 84. Venezuela's Maduro faces backlash as he starts third presidential term. Islamic police in Nigeria remove street children for rehabilitation in Kano. Female student arrested after hammer attack injures 8 at Tokyo University. Tamim Iqbal retires from international cricket again. And Inter Miami coach Mascherano dismisses Neymar rumors. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago Media Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.